Wait, let me
Yeah.
log in. Am I in?
I'm in. I'm
Launch
in the
game.
mainframe.
I'm in the main frame.
Welcome back, one and all, to the grimly punk world of terror. Last session, Corey, John, Dandin, Elias, and Gristle slept beneath the roof of the Red Dog Inn, where their rooms had been provided by Killian, the trade secretary for the Morencia branch of the Augustine Trading Company. As the party slept, they all found themselves reliving momentous memories. Corey saw her husband Cedric and daughter Skyla, but remained unable to change her fate and save either of them from being frozen in time. John recalled the night his hometown Galstein was raided, the night he lost all those dear to him, but gained something too, a dread power with a cursed blade to match. Dandin saw the grand city streets of Nova Solaris once more, and their desperate flee from the Arcanist Inquisition hot on their heels. Finding refuge in a boat heading who knows where, Dandin's tears were wiped away by a divine hand that promised to watch over them. Gristle returned to the night he fought for his life in the fighting pit of those who had taken him captive against a young but still relatively massive dog. The two enemies fought tooth and nail, dealing serious injuries to each other in the process. Waking up sometime later in a pile of refuse and corpses, Gristle found himself with the dog once more, and saw in him the same desire to do what needs to be done to escape. And finally, Elias recalled his time fleeing from a horror that many in the Burak Empire know, but few dare mention for fear of drawing its ire. Gazing into a mirror, Elias's eyes flickered and saw a new form gazing back at him, one of darkness and despair, before he shattered the mirror. But that was not all. Rather than waking up from these memories, the party found themselves drawn deeper into a place of mist, a place where their minds are connected, allowing them to talk to and interact with each other. As everyone sought to understand where they were, a voice rang out in the mist, and materializing before you all was a floating skull with gemstones set in its hollow eye sockets and in place of teeth. The floating skull introduced itself simply as your benefactor, before claiming that you have all been called to a higher purpose now that you carry the shards of the Ion Stone in your heads. The skull seems to have seen all of your memories just as you have, but exactly how much it knows of you all is still unclear. Before you could question the skull anymore, it claimed to be on your side and offered a warning that at that very moment, someone was getting ready to break down your doors. Returning to your bodies then, you all leapt into action and surprised your would-be assailants, constructs of thick iron plates and wooden joints that Gristle recognized as belonging to Auto Industries, rivals of the Augustine Trading Company, and those responsible for the death of his previous team members. In addition to these more mundane security constructs, there was also a more advanced officer construct that's currently pursuing Dandin, and a four-armed caster construct, slinging arcing lightning. With party members shooting through doors, calling down fog clouds, leaping out of windows, and causing general mayhem in the early morning streets. Forces have mobilized and sound like they will be arriving in the alleyway soon. The question remains, are they friend or foe? And with that, we shall return to the Alley of the Red Dog Inn and return to combat.
Oh my god, we were in the middle of a combat.
You sure were.
I forget.
With, again, the sound of footsteps, it sounds like people are on their way, but for the moment, we are still in pitched combat. At the top of initiative is Gristle. Gristle, you're up. What do you want to do?
Okay, let me get another quick look at the battlefield here.
Of course. So we've got, I think everyone has jumped out or made their way out of the Red Dog Inn. Most people are in this alleyway here. We've got John and Corey in the front, in front of a very wounded Dandin.
very hurt.
in the way of this, again, like officer construct with this nasty looking halberd. Gristle, you are a few steps behind them, and then behind you, you've got Elias facing off with this caster construct, and joined by a few bears.
Wow-sized bears.
Yeah. Some little bears.
Little bears.
Savage.
So the
Chickens?
basic
Yes,
constructs that
over.
were kind of trying to grapple you all have been dispatched, and we're left with these more advanced models.
I'll probably focus on the caster construct.
Queued up.
Oh, and I think we did realize at the end of last session, or we had started to realize that magic was not hitting the magic construct.
Has
Because
a barrier
multiple
of some kind.
multiple people tried spells, and the spells were not working.
Good thing he
Yes.
has an anti-magic rifle.
Yeah, good thing Gristle casts gun. So, Gristle will
Simply true.
begin his
Oh.
turn.
One important note.
Yep.
Also, this alleyway is 10 feet wide. There's an additional 5 feet to the
Yes.
side of this.
Yes.
It's just not shown
Okay.
on the map because map limits.
Then 5,
And then on the
15.
yeah, so it's 10 feet wide, and then there's another building going up. So if you wanted to interact that, you are free to do so.
I'm going to move 15 feet and buddy up next to Dandan, this bloody kid.
Yeah.
Right, kid? You look like shit.
I feel like shit.
Don't we all? And then we'll
I,
turn around,
I have fully been slashed by a halberd 3 times.
bring up the old sheet real quick.
I am
Remember-
14 years old.
We all gotta learn somehow. Black powder. Oh, let me go to my Discord real quick to look at the stats one more time.
It should be on your character sheet.
Let me check. Because it's not in my attacks. Is it maybe it's in my bio? No. Spells? No. I just have my black powder weapons, not the anti-material
That's
one.
so odd.
That is
I
okay.
could have sworn I added it.
Shit. Where's the stats for this?
The Dungeon Master's Guide. If you look up antimatter rifle 5th edition.
Could have sworn I added it.
Range of 120 feet.
See, it's showing up on my end.
Matter rifle or pistol?
No, I see it
Huh.
very clearly. It's you're under actions. It's the first thing. Like you've got it equipped and everything.
I've got it equipped in every.
Like, hold on. Hold on. I'm about. Look.
He's about to hit us with the screen. Reload your page then. It sounds like that.
I'm about to hit you with the show. Look what my sheet looks like.
Oh no, on D&D Beyond. Sorry.
Okay, that'll do it.
Yes, that'll do.
Alright.
I'll do.
It's fully not in the roll 20.
That is okay. It wouldn't be D&D without some miscommunication.
Hey,
True.
All right, my characters.
Because
My
it's got
boy.
yeah, I made the item and everything, so it's on there.
There we go. All right.
Yeah, and
Okay.
was there anything else people wanted to mention from the recap or anything while we're getting everything up and running?
I named the session Armed and Dangerous.
Hell yeah.
That'll do, kid. That'll do.
And then-
Sorry,
Excellent.
plans changed again. So just my wife is a bane.
My
All right,
wife.
I'm gonna shoot this goddamn casting robot,
Wow.
and it better hit, or I'm shooting myself next.
Do it up.
You
Make
got
an
it.
Does
attack
a
roll.
20 hit? Not a nat, but a dirty.
A filthy 20 will hit.
My sneak attack.
Kralia feels the temperature just drop. And the moisture around starts to coalesce into frost on John's armor. And I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis at 2nd level.
Gotcha.
My last 2nd level spell slot that gives me 10 temporary hit points.
Gaming.
And, fun stuff happens if it tries to hit me.
Yes.
I don't think I have any bonus actions anymore. I think I used them. Yeah. 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 That is my. Yeah, I'm gonna hold right there. That's my action. That's my turn. I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis. So as the heat leaves, a deep cold replaces it. And...
But it is a comforting cold, a familiar cold, John.
Ah,
Many a night, that was all you had, and it was a reassurance of some kind.
John just did a little divine icy hot.
Rub, yeah. John busts out the Rub A535.
Yeah.
Corey, you're up.
Okay. I am going to, first of all, can you guys hear me well enough?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I am going to reach around John and from his chest pull 2 strands. And if John looks and sees, he can see draconic lettering up the strands. And I'm going to cast Firebolt at this stupid fucking thing.
Hell yeah.
Because I don't have any utility spells.
Dude up.
Blaster caster, bottom text.
Yeah.
We see you make them in.
I'm gonna do that. That is, I'm gonna roll to see if I can. I'm reading really quick. Things and such.
Ooh, reading sucks.
Readings for nerds.
Well, I'm a wizard.
Reading
so,
is for
Yeah, word.
I
It is
am
your job
literally
to read.
Perhaps appropriate.
An appropriate level of nerdity.
I get 2d8 now.
Nerd.
Or 2d10.
2d10. Firebolt's a good.
Ooh, I have a really high
Firebolt
spell
is a
attack.
good cantrip.
So that is.
I just wish it caught things on fire.
It does.
Does it?
It catches non-magical objects
It's
that
a
aren't being
23
worn
to
or
hit.
carried.
23 hits. Roll damage.
I wish burn was a condition.
I'm using my new dice.
Hey, Kyle. I mean, for Yara, all I'm saying.
Oh, it
I've
definitely
got
is.
elemental versatility. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
absolutely.
What was the damage? Sorry, Corey.
Max damage.
Hell yeah.
Maximum damage.
That is a 25 total,
That's disgusting.
and it is now on fire.
Boy.
Hell yeah.
Balls of fire.
Great. Now you just made a flaming robot.
Very
I
nice.
can feel
But
it.
it's a robot. It's metal.
Yeah. You see the eyes turn from you, John, over your shoulder to Corey. Resistance detected. Anything else, Corey?
I gave the advantage to John. Let me see if I can do anything bonus action wise. I'm a
Resistance
wizard.
detected. Priority changing.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Your action spell was
Yeah.
a cantrip, so if you have a bonus action spell, cast it. If you have any spell slots left.
You have gotten and they're aggro.
I don't.
I do have spell slots left.
I barely have 3. Oh,
I'm trying to read really quick. I'm so sorry. I didn't think about
Take
this.
your time.
I don't think. I think my my scissors are a bonus action.
Corey gives John a quick haircut.
No. I am
A
going.
cheeky haircut.
She's about to get a
Oh
quick
no,
shoulder
it's an
cut if
action.
she
God
does.
damn it.
There's
No,
not a
I do
whole
not.
lot of bonus
I do not
action
have,
spells for wizards. Yeah.
I thought
Oh.
that my scissors. I feel like my scissors should be a bonus action because you're just snipping.
Just
you're just
snip, snap.
snipping, and that's stupid that it's not.
Item interaction.
That'd be if it was an item interaction, that'd be cool. But that's DM's decision, and I don't know if DM likes me that much.
What do you mean by
The
your
scissors
scissors?
is
Real
shadow
quick.
snipping is my magical item that I took.
Right.
it lets me create a allied creature from somebody else.
Oh yeah, that's really strong.
Yeah, that's not going
That's
to be a
an
bonus action.
Yeah, you're summoning.
I figured as much. I just figured I'd make the argument.
I appreciate
The snipping
argument.
is a bonus action, but the pulling it out is
Shaping.
the action.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Grab the
Any-
whole ass shadow.
We good then, Corey?
Yep, that's all I can do.
You sure you don't want to back up?
Never mind, I'm gonna back up.
Again, friendly reminder: this is a 10-foot wide
Yeah, so you've got
alleyway,
space
so
to
he
the
can
side.
just walk around.
Yeah. It doesn't have
I'm
to be a
gonna
conga
pat
line.
John on the shoulder and I say, "Thanks for the fire, friend." And then back up to Gristle.
John
Awesome.
just grunts in the air, steams. I think.
Would someone roll me a d20, please?
I'd love to.
Gross.
I'm in the middle of making a meme right now. I hope I can finish it.
Okay. The D20 roll was an 11.
Gristle, your turn.
Okay, just give me 1 second, please. It'll be so funny.
You hear the sounds of footsteps. Now you can hear shouting faintly heading towards the bread dog inn. It's in this! Over here! This way! Sounds like there are multiple persons heading over here.
Cool.
Ready.
And everyone
Okay.
actually give me a perception check too, sorry.
This is like the lowest quality meme ever.
Natural 20.
Good lord.
Natural 1.
Natural 20, natural 1. Love to see it.
Ooh,
If someone
what is
wants to use passive, you can
Perception.
go ahead and do that.
Oh, hold on.
You
This
had
is the
advantage.
next D20 ability check roll that I make.
I
so I
mean,
have advantage on.
My passive is 25. So
Bruh.
It is
I got a
higher.
6.
Higher.
Uh,
It's an 8.
24.
But it's an 8.
So Dandin, Corey, and Elias. In the direction that you hear the movement coming from, which is north, it sounds like they're heading south towards you all. Northeast slightly, you see movement on a rooftop that is approaching. Something is jumping from rooftop to rooftop and approaching with haste.
We've got more people inbound.
And is rapidly approaching.
And is rapidly approaching, yes.
All right, I'm ready
Uh,
for my turn.
Yeah, from,
With
yeah.
just a
Mhm.
question, is it fluid movement or janky movement?
it is powerful movement.
Rough
Like
for
heavy.
us.
Something heavy. You hear even from this distance on those like rolls, folks. Clang, 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 clang,
Oh god.
clang.
I'm scared.
I think I got pushed back technically. Right?
I'm just the sorceress
Oh, no,
sorceress
this is
youth.
the right spot.
Yeah,
Alright.
you were there. Alright, Crystal.
So
Your target has gone around the corner,
yeah,
but you hear the sounds of John getting cut to pieces to the north, and then the temperature dropped.
he sounds like he's handling it. Gristle's a bit of a tunnel vision lad, so I'm gonna bonus action dash 60 feet down the alleyway.
Yep.
Oh, I've never let a prey leave my sight. I'm certainly not doing it today.
As you come around the
Fucking-
corner, you see the construct trying to like reattach its 2 lower arms with its 2 upper ones, and it turns its head to just look at you.
Oh no.
Okay.
The head
I-
just full like 180 pivots.
Yeah, just
Are you still there?
inconceivable.
Do I take the -5 to attack for the +10 damage?
always.
All right, that's a
Always,
yes.
Bro.
Okay.
You've got this.
12 plus 9 is 21, -5 is 16. Does that hit?
16 hits.
All right. Let me roll my 2d den. Am I 3d6?
Oh
you have
yeah.
minus-
Add
5.
10.
And add 10.
Sharpshooter.
Yep, sharpshooter's a good feat.
This is a
Which
good
one is
feat.
the d10?
It's
one with
better
the
than
0?
Great Weapon Master, which is supposed to be a comparable feat.
Yeah.
All right, that's a 6. It's a
mean,
4, that's 10. So that's 24, or
Just be
26.
able to do the same thing for a great.
That's
weapon master.
20 plus 31 plus 6 is 37 damage.
Did you add your 10?
I did, in fact.
Gristle, as its head 180s towards you, its two functional arms drop the broken ones and throw up an arcane ward designed to not raise its AC but to protect it from incoming damage. An abjuration ward meant to soften the blow. But you're shooting Arcanite. The Arcanite bullet sizzles as it cuts through the ward, and where do you shoot the construct to finish it off?
Headshot. Clean, precise.
Clean and
Chris was a
precise.
professional.
Boom, headshot. Boom,
Clean and
headshot.
precise. The Arcanite bullet finds its mark directly between where you imagine its eyes would be if it's showing any. You see a crack of the glass kind of like plate over its face. The light that was filling it dims and goes out, and it falls back stiff and
Bristle
destroyed.
mutters under his breath, "I treat every mage that way if I could."
Good lord.
Lines have been drawn. Lines have been drawn.
Anything else, Crystal?
Okay.
I think that's my entire action economy.
Yeah, movement, bonus action, action.
Oh, actually, I used my bonus action to dash. So would I still have movement, regular movement?
You move.
I mean, you'd still probably have some of your movement regardless.
That was
You could-
35 there. Yeah, you've got
25
got-
feet of movement.
25.
25.
Did we see
I thought it was
this
up
happen?
here.
Do I see this from my angle?
Oh,
At
yes,
25%?
absolutely.
All right.
Oh, I guess, yeah. Well, I will just, I will shore up, actually, next to the thing and try and get some cover. So I'm not in the direct line of sight of whatever beast is coming to annihilate us.
Sure.
Of whatever beast is coming to annihilate us.
Yeah. Bristle's a survivor. He's not a team player.
Oh my god.
And let me just mark down that I'm one less bullet. I'm down to 27 shots, guys.
Of Arcanite.
27 mage killer shots. So
27 mage killer shots.
hey, that's a lot of. It only took you 3, so.
Excellent. Elias, you're up.
All right. It looks like John is facing up with somebody, but I think he can handle himself there, right? Probably.
I for real have 18 hit points. I cannot impress to you guys how much I'm actually not handling it super well. I cannot impress to you how much I've been tanking damage. I just want to be clear. John doesn't look good. Like a lot of the ice that's freezing around him is red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's like a lot of it.
A little bit
I
of
will-
charcoal.
Everything is coming from north.
Sounds like there's
North-ish, right?
north over here. There's noise, and then you heard and you saw the movement on the rooftop more northeast a little bit. So like in the 5 feet over.
I will cast a cheeky fog cloud.
Another
love it.
one.
Another one.
Another one. And I will aim it so it's the end. The end just slightly covers John. So like the tip here is like no fog.
How do we draw? Draw shape freehand.
Shit. Yeah, I know their circle is kind of garbage, but
Like
I'll take
this
some.
kind of.
I'll take cover, bro. I'll take it.
Like, do you want it to
Much
include John?
yeah.
I think just
20
barely.
feet radius, so it's like 20
Radius?
plus
Jesus.
20.
That thing's spilling out into the.
Yeah, something like. Frick. Shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh god!
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
pretty much everything that's been drawn in these new colors is
Yeah.
accurate.
Yeah. Exactly.
You just left it.
I
all.
nailed it. I nailed it first try. Eh?
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Art.
Everything total.
and
Should have gone to art school. Fuck.
Yeah, who needs English?
I'm gonna move
Barely
down.
speak it.
You're gonna see my little bear
Yeah.
mice to scurrying up and kind of scout out what's happening up top. You know.
Cool. They're heading out. The boys are heading out.
One of them is going to the roof.
One of them will be on the roof. Cool.
Actually,
one
both
will
of them are gonna go from the room. They're gonna scout out from the evening.
Gotcha.
Opposite roof.
Yeah, sweet. They're gonna go scout.
And
Elias,
I'm gonna move down a little bit.
Do you have the stats for like what their perception is and that kind of shit?
Their perception is the same as a swarm of vermin, which is a 0.
Cool. You can give me perception checks for the two of them.
Separate or same?
They can each do their own.
Okay, one's a 14 and one is 14. Yeah, truly piece of the same
Piece-
pod.
yeah.
You know?
They're brothers, don't you know?
Don't you know?
Awesome. Anything else, Elias?
That is it. I'm gonna move down towards Gristle.
Go ahead. Oh, who's okay?
I can't move myself for some reason.
Who's the artist?
Oh,
It's green, bro.
Come on.
what the hell? I can't move myself. Oh, I'm the corner. That's why. Down 30 feet.
Cool.
That's a penis.
After Elias would have been the wizard construct, the wizard's helper, but homie got wasted.
Homie got fucking
Super dead. Super
absolutely.
Dude,
How would you say it, Gristle?
Dead.
What would you say happened?
Fucking obliterated.
Obliterated. I was hoping to hear
One,
flatlines,
two,
but I
three,
appreciate you
4,
regardless.
5, 6. Yeah, that's 30
Really
feet, right?
busted his ass, Chumba.
10, 50. Yeah, that's 30. Yep, that's my
That's
turn.
better.
Awesome. Within John, as you see the construct twirl its halberd around, and you draw the cold around you, trying to shield you, still feeling extremely fucked up, suddenly a cloud of mist descends on you. Within the cloud of mist, can you remind me what happens
Is
for
it lightly
making
or
attacks
heavily
and shit?
obscured?
Yeah, what's
I think it's heavily obscured.
It
That was
has-
Geo? Geo, could you remind me?
Wait, what? Oh, yeah.
Is
Just
fog
fog
cloud light or heavy?
Your fog
obscured?
cloud, yeah. What?
Heavy. Heavy
And that
obscurement.
that
So you
means disadvantage.
disadvantage, yeah.
Excellent. I did narrate though that there has been a change of priorities, and so the construct is going to move forward instead. It's going to step into the space beside you, John. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
25.
So you can make an attack of opportunity
At
with disadvantage.
Damn.
As coming out of the mist, walking at a brisk pace, does not seem to be in a hurry, again twirling its halberd, is the construct approaching you, Corey.
Rude.
Does a I don't think a 16 hits.
It does.
A
That's what he rolled
16.
on.
That's what I roll on the mage.
That was on the
that's what
mage,
you rolled on the
yes.
mage. That was on the mage. You're right.
16
16
does not
disadvantage.
hit this one, sorry.
Fuck.
Yeah, there's just here you just hear the whistling cut through.
Yeah.
He
The
definitely-
construct arrives right face to face with you, Corey, and is gonna start swinging.
Huh, I've never dealt with a construct before. This will be fun.
Numero uno.
there, bud.
That's 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah. I
And
will
that
silvery
is-
barbs it, though.
Okay, I'll roll again.
I will silvery barbs though.
So that's a 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Excellent. That's first
Nice.
attack. Second attack is a natural 2 on the die. You might live. That's a 26 to hit on the last one for 20 slashing damage.
No biggie.
Cuts deeply into you. Corey, how you doing?
I'm still up.
Corey still stands.
Proud of you.
21 health
Resistance
wizard.
is futile.
That wizard
Surrender
shit.
yourself to Auto Industries.
It still should be taking damage from the fire, by the way.
the fire.
It's lit on fire. It's lit on fire.
Oh,
This is a higher quality construct, so I'm gonna make a roll to see if it has indeed caught on fire.
Okay, got it.
Oh.
The other
Fire
one had
suppression
plates
system.
of
Fire
wood that
resist.
definitely lit up.
If it was on
but this
fire,
one,
would that have canceled out the disadvantage for me?
If it was on fire?
Because it's a beacon.
Yeah, because it's a
It
beacon.
was lit up. Yes, it would have. So first we need to determine if it is indeed on
if
fire.
it is indeed on fire, that's important. Okay.
It's going to be a flat 50, so 1 through 10. No, it's too well manufactured. On an 11 through 20, there's something that is ignited. It is ignited.
Oil, lubricant.
Roll again.
Yeah.
I
to hit.
remember what the I have
Oh,
the die still
go
in
ahead.
front of me. It was the other one was a 15.
A 15 does not hit. Sorry,
No, 15 plus 7 for 22.
that does hit.
Uh,
My man.
Yeah,
still
nothing-
doesn't have Sentinel though.
I
still does not have Sentinel. I might get there with. We'll see.
Go ahead and roll damage though, and I'll subtract it.
Yeah, we'll roll damage at least. He's taken a cheeky little.
You can roll a
God, I-
d4 too, Corey, for your burn.
That was the right die. Had to make sure for a second. That's 8. I guess piercing damage because it'd be the back end of the cavalry hammer.
Gotcha.
That was
8,
3 damage for fire damage.
3 damage. Cool.
I'll take that.
You've made progress. It still seems to be in full working order. Dandon. The
Cool.
halberd construct is closer than it was before.
Yeah, it is. That's okay. I am going to. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Can I just flavor text really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
As the halberd comes around and it goes straight through Corey's stomach, and out of the side of her back, not straight through her spinal column, luckily, and she just coughs, and just bright crimson comes straight from her mouth, and she just grins at the construct in front of her.
Weird. I don't like it. Cool. All right. I am going to. Is that even? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm going to stay where I am, right next to this grate, in case I need to make an escape. I'm going to use my bonus action to mutter a couple of words, and my whole pouch of sling bullets just glows for a second. And as I use a bonus action to cast Magic Stone, I reach in and grab one of the marbles, just kind of toss it up, grab it, pull it back, and I'm going to attack. I'm just going to shoot right at the one attacking Corey with the halberd. Natural fucking 20.
Go.
Hell yeah.
Everybody's
Let's
rolling
go.
hot tonight.
On the damn
As you pull it
dice.
back, as you pull it back, Dandon, you feel for a moment and where you could see this angelic finger descend before you and alight her finger upon the marble, and it glows brilliantly with golden flames and gets flung off at Mach 10.
Cool. So that's
How much sonic damage do we all take from that sonic boom?
Everyone gets whiplash.
that's 8 times 2 is 16 plus 4 is 20, and then sneak attack is
Ooh, a little sneak attack.
another 6, so 26 points of magical bludgeoning.
Hot diggity damn.
Damn.
I think at that speed it's piercing damage.
Yeah, that's very
Yeah.
possible.
Mach 12.
Yeah, you send it flying. You see it smokes it in the head. The head gets fully rotated around by the force of it, and as the construct puts its hands up and forces it back, you hear something break, gear fall off the shoulder. Bang, bang, bang. Priority changed, and it looks at you.
Cool. I still have movement.
You do.
Corey looks over her shoulder at you and just says, Danton, you need to run.
As she bleeds profusely from
As she bleeds profusely. I'm like,
Danton,
I
you
think
need
we
to...
all I think we all need to run. Come on. And I'm just gonna use my movement. I'm just gonna go into the sewer grate.
You drop down into the sewer grate. Excellent. John,
Yeah.
you're up.
John. Yeah, my turn is not complicated. I am gonna march out of this fog. And as I do, I'm going to strike the shield with my hammer. And John mutters under his breath, Redeemer, spare this witch. And I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Corey.
Ooh.
That is my bonus action. Now, anything that attempts to inflict a harmful attack or spell upon her needs to first make a Wisdom saving throw or target somebody else.
Gotcha.
It expires if you hurt people. That being said, I'm going to walk forward and liberally apply force.
Yeah.
And I
Dude up.
believe we're flanking, so is that... What is...
+2.
+2? Good to know, good to know. Alrighty. That is, a disgusting 25.
Hits.
For sure. Roll 4 again on the D8. It's like in 4s. Which means we deal, 8 points of piercing damage again.
Gotcha.
As it spins, it like grabs its head, it like cocks it forward, and I see that gear pop out of place, and I just swing the hammer down, pick first, the sickening backwards whistle right into it.
Yeah, as you alight in the perfect spot there, this weak point that's been exposed, a spray of acidic liquid shoots out and hits you. Some nasty fluids. Some hydraulic fluids, yeah. Anything else, John?
Golly gosh. No. Actually, yes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move around it so that I don't leave its radius, but so that I'm standing to the right of Corey.
Classic.
Just
Yeah,
in that
I see.
space to the right there.
Yeah, sure.
Wherever I have to exist to make that simple. for
I'll
you.
just put Corey here so it's easier to
Can I
visualize.
like hold shift or something? Or is it?
I don't, because it's like,
It's alt. There
oh,
we go. there
oh
we go.
nice, yeah.
Okay. You hold alt and drag a token. You can get a little freaky with it.
Sweet.
There we go.
Corey, right in time for you. You see John has murmured a prayer,
Some
an incantation,
Yeah.
and you feel this divine chant fall upon you.
Cool.
This is very much like that moment during rain where it just stops. You
Yeah.
know you're like in the center of it.
I am going to cast. So Corey pulls from the air itself, and in her hand manifests a long, scraggly, like a thane dagger, made of ice, and she just rears back and hurls it at this thing as hard as possible.
Yeah.
With what little energy she has left.
Yep.
I'm going to roll. I'm casting it at second level, just so you know.
Ice knife.
Yeah.
So it's the first bit is a attack roll, right? So I think because you're adjacent, it would be with disadvantage. So it is a ranged attack roll. Yeah. So you
Is
were
it-
aware.
Yeah, it's a ranged attack roll.
Oh.
Because it detonates everything within 5 feet
Yeah.
of the target.
And then yeah, within 5 feet would be you and John as well.
You also, I cast Sanctuary on you. You can probably just walk away.
Oh right, yeah. If you wanted to get range, yeah. Because I have to make what, a saving throw to try and hit
Has
you?
to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean,
It might do a funny feedback loop where the cold damage triggers my armor of Agathis to deal more cold damage.
That'd be really funny.
you make the call, Corey.
Got effectively 28 hit points. Don't worry about me.
I'm going to cast ice.
The ice has
knife
stopped the
at
bleeding.
Second level. So, with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Okay, that one's gone. Okay. One of them was a natural 20. So disappointing.
Unfortunate.
But the other one,
Why didn't you just walk backwards? Throw it.
because wouldn't I still have disadvantage?
No.
No, if you
get
move
popped,
backwards, yeah.
Yeah, if you're
Oh.
at a range, it's a normal.
Yeah.
roll.
Oh,
If you at a
then
range is a
I
normal
will
roll.
move backwards. Am I allowed to use my natural 20?
I'll allow it, yes. So, but first, before, as you step backwards, I'll make the save to see if it's gonna go after you, because it has to. It has
DC is 14.
14, eh? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll make this wisdom save.
I'm a
Otherwise, it's
little
gonna
bit
swing
mad.
at you first before your spell goes off.
Yeah.
So I will say, constructs are
I don't imagine they have high
perhaps
wisdom.
not that wise.
Yeah.
The construct has a +0 to this.
Okay.
I need to roll a 14.
I got this.
I rolled an 11. It goes to swing at you. Priority change, and tries to look around for Dandon.
I will arc back with this
Yeah.
dagger in my hand and hurl it, and that's 2d8.
It's a D10 piercing first.
A d10 piercing, and then it's 3d6.
So the D10 will crit as well. Yes, Jesus Christ.
That was a d12. I'm a dum dum.
Remember, also we're using the nat 20 inspiration rules. So
Oh right, I
on
get
the
inspiration
nat-
when.
so you gain
Oh.
inspiration. Someone else crit. Dandon, you gain
Dandon.
inspiration.
Yeah.
Remember to keep track of that. And if you crit again while you still have inspiration, you can give it to someone who doesn't have it.
For sure.
Wait, I
That
critted
is-
earlier.
That is 18
think you did,
points
yeah.
of frost damage, I think.
Cold
Ice
damage, yeah.
cold, whatever the fuck it's called in this game. I don't. Not my problem.
Of
And then I'm
freezer
going
damage.
to weakly toss myself into the sewer grate and stumble down next to Dandon, falling onto her knees,
yeah.
and just retch more blood up. I was at 2 hit points.
Really quickly, so give me the breakdown. There was the piercing damage, and then when it explodes, it's also going to hit John. So
I think
what
I make a
was
dex
the-
save, don't I?
Yeah,
For it?
make a
Yeah,
make a
it's a
dex
dex
save.
save.
Oh, I need to do that too. Sorry,
I'm not good at this.
I need to do that for the homie.
John?
Yeah, no.
I got it. Does a 15 pass? Your
No,
save?
it does not.
Cool. So it
hurts.
takes everything that it took. John.
Yeah, I rolled in that one, so I failed that save.
So John, you will take the explosion damage. So what was
Yeah.
the breakdown of that? Corey?
3d6.
How
So
much
you
was,
took-
How
yeah.
much of that was? Yeah.
I will roll it.
Yeah, just roll it. I knew that's fine. And it's a crit, so technically, did you double the damage for the d6?
I did.
Okay.
I did not double the damage for the d6. I doubled the damage for the d8. Or
You double the
d10.
damage for the d6
10.
also.
Oh,
It's a
oh,
crit, so
oh.
everything gets doubled.
Yeah, all the dice you roll get doubled.
So roll 3 more d6 for the construct, and then roll 6 d6 for
the
John.
number, Valerie. What's the number?
Don't kill John.
What's the number, Valerie? How much damage did you just deal? What's the number, Valerie? I don't make faces.
Murder.
What's the number?
It's 22 points of cold damage.
Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm up.
He's good. He's fine.
It does, however, trigger my Armor of Agathis, and the construct takes another 10 points of cold damage.
Armor. Can you read out Armor of Agathis?
Well, that's fair. It might not.
Because I think it's
I
if
think it's
it
melee
hits you.
attack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a melee attack. Then it would hit.
That's true.
Sad for you.
Sad, eh?
Yeah.
Plus, if it would hit anybody, it would hit
Damn.
her anyway.
It
So
would have
I
hit
just
Corey,
wasted
technically.
2 of
yeah.
my spells for Last time I cast Sanctuary on that bitch.
I thank you for casting Sanctuary on
It-
me. I
see,
didn't
the
want to hurt
Sanctuary-
you.
The Sanctuary got Corey out of there and allowed this to happen. So
I would have died.
yeah, you
That's-
likely would have been cut in half. All right, that is this. Okay, what happened to our turn in order here? That's Corey
It's a little
to
fucky.
the top of initiative.
Is our boogeyman
the
gonna jump down?
At the top of initiative, I need one more d20 roll from someone.
I'll do it.
Kyle's got it.
The Dandon dice that just rolled a nat 20.
It's not gonna roll a nat 20 this time.
Rolled a
It's
nat
bad.
18 though.
On a natural
Shit.
18.
High number bad, high number good.
On a natural 18. The figure that many people saw on the rooftops has grown closer. Elias, your rat bears on the rooftop finally, one of them was almost falling off and his brother helps him up. And they get up onto the roof, and just in time as they get up on the roof, they turn around and see the figure up close and personal.
Oh.
Looking down at your rats, you see this figure.
Oh shit!
Oh shit, we have actual.
There's a human being.
Oh
Looking,
no.
you see yet another construct, though this one is dressed in a black form-fitting dress shirt pinned up at the elbow with a large
Alright.
collar. Long black gloves marked with a faintly glowing brass rune cover each of its hands. And in the gap between the end of the gloves and the rolled up sleeves of its shirt, you see smooth arms of metal, lacking any obvious gears or segmented plates that make up the other automatons that you've seen. In the hollow socket of its eyes, you see a dull golden light emanating, and it turns this light on your little rats.
Yeah, my rats try to scurry and out of there.
As the continued sound of the encounter plays out below, the automaton looks at your rats and then jumps down fully, landing behind the halberd-wielding construct that you are engaged with, John.
Oof.
99999.
010011011011100.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to roll high.
And it enters initiative.
9999.
At 8? After.
On initiative
Really?
count 8. Gristle! Bang! Landing down below you, in front of you, is another construct.
Well,
Everyone can give me insight checks.
insight.
Corey and I are in the sewer.
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, are the design philosophies similar between constructs? What is that? a
Give me
six?
insight. You
6
can also
plus
give me
what?
perception if you give me perception as
21.
well. 21. 21. The
Yeah,
way
it's
this
9.
construct is looking at the halberd one, they do not appear to be on the same team.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh!
shiny.
yeah, I had a feeling.
John, you notice it's gripping its fists and cocking them, and the runes on its hands are beginning to glow.
This is probably August Order, then
Yo.
Augustine Trading Company.
Why is he kinda
State your
hot?
business at
What?
least, so I know if I need to run or not.
Geo, put it away.
He's like the ice is gone, it's melted, and he started bleeding again. Just
Crystal, you're up.
Bristle will
It's
put the
not.
mage killing rifle away. He'll sling that on his back, pull out the regular black powder rifle, and take a pot shot at Halberd, Mr. Halberd there.
Shoot up.
Let me pull my sheet out real quick. So that is a 2d6. Well, actually, I need to do my movement first so I can get the extra sneak attack damage.
Hell yeah, dude.
So, I'll just put myself right up there. Aurelia!
She's in the sewer. It's all good. It's all good.
All good. No casualties.
Yeah. Dandon and Crawley
is-
noped out of that.
A 24.
I was at
to
2
hit
hit
the
points.
halberd
24
man.
hits, roll damage.
Not much better.
Okay, and this is 2d6. I'm gonna be rolling 5d6 here, so let me grab the first one.
Hot.
Like playing Yahtzee.
Like playing Yahtzee. Amazing.
Ooh! So that's gonna be a 16. That's gonna be just a flat 20 piercing. I should have even taken that plus 10 damage.
Much like the construct before that you were shooting at before, you quickly see the weak point in one of the joints. Take the shot. The hand that was not currently gripping the base of the halberd gets blasted and hangs uselessly at its side.
And I don't have any bonus action besides running around, so I will just sit here by Elias and just post a.
Elias, you're up.
So we saw everybody jump into the sewer.
Corey and Dandon are in the sewer, yes.
Deserters.
Alright, how strong my freaking rats?
Your rat bears are looking down at the scene below.
Strength. I said to Gristle, he's either a friend or a foe. We'll find out.
Or die trying.
Okay, I will. You look pretty bloodied, right? Let's
John is extremely bloody. And you also see blood, a blood trail leading into the sewer from Corey.
Gristle is unharmed.
Of course he is.
Bro, you've been standing in the back taking pot shots.
Gristle had taken damage, but I used my healing light on him in the last session.
okay.
Gristle stay winning.
My bears are just gonna jump down, post up right in front of John, and kind of like go in their boxes. Scratch up the automaton.
Put him here.
So they're gonna make 2 attacks.
They're fucking drop bears. They just dropped on him there. Blimey.
Drop bears. 14 hit.
14 does not hit.
Shit.
Do they get advantage for being on, or +2 for being on opposite sides of them?
20.
Yes, they do. 20 hits. So the 16 would not hit, but the 20 does hit.
6 damage. Damn, they're rolling minimum damage. Jesus. Oh wait, no, that's not minimum.
Okay.
4 + 1. All right, 6 piercing damage.
What is this thing? As it drops down on and starts scratching at its face. Are you a rat or a bear?
Very ratty bear.
I need to
You
know.
are much hairier than reported.
He's
Awesome.
kind of like this, like kind of a fleshy mass, just kind of taunt him.
Ugh. No.
Please don't describe things as a fleshy mass.
It undulates in its little belly dance.
I will use my septic strikes since one of them hit to actually no, I'm not gonna use that because I need my bonus action, and I will use my bonus action to to heal.
Heal this
A
man.
heal.
This
Truly, is it?
glorious man who honestly would be doing a much better job tanking if he hadn't got ice.
Yeah, if I hadn't got fried by 2 lightning bolts and then blown and then fucking nuked for friendly fire,
Yeah.
I would be,
6
I would be in a
healing
notably better position. You know what? I'll take it. Yeah.
towards
Doubled my hit points.
John.
The elemental assault that John has suffered.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's funny. It's funny.
Resist the damage because it's not.
Um,
I took the cold.
I'll move forward.
Or it was lightning.
10, 15, 20, 30.
I fucking love this game.
I'll say, get out of there, John. We don't know if he's a friend or a foe yet. And he looks
Strong.
Wee bit
Peculiar.
suspicious, eh?
It does the Henry Cavill fucking loading the
Oh,
biceps.
fucking yeah, fucking cocks his biceps real quick.
yeah. All right. I still have an action. Prick. I can't. Damn it, Gristle! Why'd you get in front of me? I could have reached John. It's okay.
I'm size small. Just walk over
You
me.
can move through a friendly, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
there's
he's
5
size
feet
small,
to the
just
side
walk
as
over.
well.
Yeah, you goober.
Truly. I don't even have any actions other than. Yeah, I don't really have any action, so I will just
Good hold on.
Cry.
I will dodge,
Gotcha. Keeping track of that.
and and my telekinesis, not telekinesis, my telepathy, it doesn't cost an action, so can I send a telepathic message to our new challenger here as soon as he attacks whoever.
So yeah, as soon as he starts attacking, you want to send a message?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, absolutely.
That's so very unknown creature's turn.
That's my turn.
This one... Where is it here? This one should be out of initiative. That one's dead. But after the dead one, it is the alive one's turn.
Yeah,
The construct, again, one arm is now fallen lifeless to the side.
That means it can't use the halberd, right? Halberd's two-handed weapon.
Flavor.
Okay. Fair enough.
I shall not slice.
Yeah.
It's
You
jacked.
see, it doesn't go to use it as it was before, but instead its torso just starts rotating and it holds out the halberd and it's going to do a spin attack. So everything within 10 feet of it, I'm going to need a saving throw.
Lamau, couldn't be me.
What
Hey,
kind of saving
and
throw?
John, you're going to love this.
It's a dex.
Give me a
saving.
dexterity saving throw as it spins very quickly.
11.
Maybe like
10 feet
it's
is
17.
the range, so you are currently out of range, Elias. Unless you moved up closer.
My bears.
Yeah, or your bears, yeah,
11
good
and a
call.
17.
rolled a 5.
17 is the DC, so 17 passes, 5 fails.
Yeah.
And I'll roll for the homie real quick here. Homie gets a nat 1. Busy cocking the biceps, and gets cut by this as well.
He just. No, he doesn't even
I will be
dodge
right
it. He
back.
just cocks the biceps.
Yeah.
Just takes the fucking hit, dude. Like
Exactly.
a Pikachu.
Punches into the blade twice when he cocks his biceps.
Yeah.
He does it on purpose. He specifically exposes that one part between the sleeve. Like he's explicitly getting those parts cut.
He's a masochist, you know. He loves the feeling of being alive.
17 slashing damage on a failed save, halved to 8 on a successful save.
I'm down.
Wait, is this slashing damage?
Slashing, yes.
Guess what?
What?
I have my vermins have resistance to slashing damage.
It's 17.
Wild.
Wait,
Yeah,
how
17.
much is it on the failed save?
8.
Oh, 8 total for a failed
Yes.
save and
Yes.
half of that. Okay.
8 total for a failed save? Oh, for the half.
Yeah. No, sorry. For a failed save, it's 17.
Yeah.
On a successful save, it's halved to 8, and then if you have resistance, it's halved down to 4.
Okay, so that takes.
So 4 for the one who saved, 8 for the one who failed.
Okay.
You good?
We good. Sorry.
Oh, gee. Dandon, you are down in the sewer. Corey has dropped down into the sewer with you as well and is bleeding profusely.
Correct. Can I'll look at Corey and I'll say, don't get sewage on the wounds. And I'm going to crawl up on Corey's shoulders and just poke my head out of the sewer grate and look around.
You see John has just fallen. As you poke your head out, the creature spins around and cuts John down.
Ooh, not good. I am going to, from the sewer grate, I am going to, what can I do? What can I do? Can't do that. This makes me sad.
I realize I may have. Probably should have taken some attack spells, attack cantrips.
You don't need to worry about that because I took only attack stuff.
Cool. I'm gonna poke my head out of the thing, and I'm just going to see John on the ground, and I'm going to panic. And Corey is just going to feel my feet leave her shoulders as I crawl back out of the sewers. I will crawl 5 feet, touch John, cast Spare the Dying, and then crawl back into the sewer.
You absolutely
Here we
do. Amazing. John, as you are cut down, you would normally be forced to make a death saving throw, but as your eyes start to become clouded, for a moment you see something of complete clarity. A small child, 14-year-old, reaches their hand out, slaps it onto you, and you hear a voice. Mercy upon you. And your bleeding stops for the moment.
For flavor, I absolutely cast that by touching your holy symbol. Yeah, I will then.
There is blood on that holy symbol. Just so we're clear.
And then, that's my
At this point, it's
action.
most freshly mine.
And as a bonus action,
Yep.
I am going to shoot. No, I'm just gonna go back in the sewer. Fuck all that.
John, give me a religion check.
Religion check. Funny
Yep.
enough, I am not at all proficient in. And
I mean, you're just a cleric.
7.
Why would you be?
False
the voice,
prophet.
the voice that you hear is a lovely one, a calming one. John, you are stabilized. Stable just means you're not making death saving throws, but you are still out of the fight. Corey, down below in the sewers, Dandon has given you that advice. Crawled out really quickly and just as quickly crawled back in.
Your boyfriend's dead.
I beg your pardon. I will. So I'm 5'8". Am I
Okay.
tall enough to see outside of the sewer grate?
Yeah.
Okay. I just need line of sight. I am going to boop, 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 boop. Not use ice knife, that's for sure.
Coward.
Fuck you! I don't want to kill him again! I will cast Firebolt again, though. And is he still on fire,
Fireball?
by the way?
I'm gonna make a save to see if Homie is. Homie is, yes.
Did
Roll
you say
another
you
d4.
cast Fireball?
That was another 3 fire
Okay.
burn. I'm going to cast another Firebolt.
Dude up.
Because it's a cantrip and I can do that as much as I want. So,
Unlimited.
Corey reaches down to Gandon,
Unlimited power.
holding her stomach, and just pulls a thread from, like, just before your mouth, and then throws it. And this ball of, like, almost radiant-esque energy turns into flame and shoots right for this thing.
Make an attack roll.
So, you're not gonna believe me.
What?
Natural one.
Can you verify this, baby?
We need a second opinion.
Yeah.
That is a natural 20.
God damn it.
I won't take
Cantrip,
another point of
roll.
inspiration, don't
Two
worry.
natural one.
Yeah,
Cantrip,
give inspiration to
damn it.
someone.
I will give inspiration to John.
John, you gain inspiration.
So that's 2d10.
Unconscious on the ground.
Not making death saves.
Not making death saves, very importantly. This is fucking wild.
Do love a
Who are responsible for this?
do love a nat 20 on a cantrip.
Yeah.
Imagine if you're level 5, you get to make 4 d10s.
We are level 5.
I'm only a level 1 spellcaster.
Yeah.
I'm a wee bairn.
Give me that total.
32.
Jesus.
Corey. Finish the
Yay!
finish the construct.
Corey unleashes this ball of radiant energy that erupts into flame, and for a moment it takes the form of a dragon's head, and it just maws down onto this construct's upper torso, and all of the metal begins to melt into a pile of molten metal on the ground, fluid spewing every which direction, some of it catching alight.
Now that's a cantrip.
Other bits of it, dousing the flame, but it successfully explodes.
Yeah, as it explodes, you see that the construct behind this new one has finished cocking its arms and goes in for a swing just as it melts and disintegrates fully before it. Pauses
Oh.
and just looks at you all. And we exit initiative.
Hey.
Based. Now we have a new friend who is dressed so sharply.
He do be in the drip though.
You do be dripping though.
Daddy.
I mean,
Daddy, what?
folks, we kind of have to just let me just pop that back up there again.
Thank you.
Daddy, what?
I'm gonna go ahead and save that image.
Corey will crawl out of the sewer grate and cast prestidigitation on herself so she no longer smells like sewer water and is clean.
Ew.
And will stumble over to John to try and address his wounds.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Okay. I'm actually.
You see the two rat bears still kind of like guarding on the fighting stance against this unknown creature, trying to seemingly guard John.
That is a tarnished 20.
John, you can go ahead and add 1 hit point and come back to consciousness.
As Corey comes over, she like looks almost panicked, and is just like, I'm not a healer anymore. I can't do anything.
Gandon pulls himself up out of the sewer grate and just as I come up, thaumaturgy's up, hood's up, scarf is wrapped, and I'm just street kid again, and I'm just gonna pop up and just sit down in the middle of the alleyway and just say, "I can help, but like I need a nap or something first."
I'll handle this myself. As I pull myself up, I will dump 15 points of lay on. I'll let you scroll.
I forgot you're also a paladin. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna dump all 15 points of lay on hands into myself. It's just cost an action, and I was trying to use that action to keep people safe.
Yeah, you were. Worked out too.
I didn't intend to hurt you two. I'm sorry.
You threw a ball of fire at that thing in the sky, and it went, and there was like fireworks, and that was so cool.
She like chuckles, and for the first time she has an actual genuine smile on her face, but she leans up against the wall and tips her head back, and you can physically watch her go in and out of consciousness.
Yeah. I'm just gonna preemptively cast Spare the Dying on Cole.
Yeah.
Who is this guy though? Hi.
Apparently not much for talking.
You see the construct reaches its hand into its shirt, like a little pocket on the inside, and takes out a rolled up piece of parchment. And since you were the one who spoke to it, Dandin hands it over to you. And I'll go ahead and send this to you real quick. Copy.
Oh. I like stuff.
You're not much for conversation either, John, but we keep you around.
I'm not sure why I keep any of you around.
You would have been dead if we hadn't been there.
I already almost was.
Fuck.
Fine. You would have been dead sooner.
God damn, we could cut a butter with this tension. Jeez.
Wild.
You see really quickly the construct, like its eyes are going back and forth between Corey and John, and then pointedly just looks at you, Elias.
Yeah. I read the little letter, and I just look at it, and I kind of scrunch up my eyes a little bit, and then I look at him and I say, "Secundus? Okay. This is the personal butler of the head of the Augustine Trading Company. And he's gonna escort us to the meeting that we're meeting with the Augustine Trading Company."
That was the plan. And then
I mean, that is. We
got
work for
ambushed.
them.
I
Well,
don't work for
you
them.
work for them. Dandin is a 14-year-old child.
How do you want your first job, kid?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. 2 seconds, please. I look at everybody and I just say, "My name is Dandin. I'm going to introduce myself. I don't like it when others introduce me, and that guy in our heads did it just... It's mine. It's my name. So I'm Dandin. Okay? Anyway, let's... Were there still people like trudging towards us through the streets?
Yes.
too?
As this conversation is taking place, you hear again, oh, and then you see
Oh no.
what looks to be
Why is there a green
Lair.
penis on
Lair.
the map?
I'm an artist.
I didn't have it zoomed out far enough.
He's
Yeah,
an
fuck.
artist.
I did that too. Though I zoomed out. I was like, oh come on.
Gristle
You
got bored.
see, approaching you all looks to be about 3. Dandon, you would recognize them very quickly as like Morencia city guards approaching. Oh! They see construct bodies everywhere, and their eyes alight. Oh, the fog cloud. Yeah, exactly. They start trudging through the fog cloud. You hear one of them just like, oh, fuck my toe. Oh, fuck. I have to go see Greta about that. Fucking hell. And they keep wandering through. So while they're in the fog cloud, if you want to do anything, now is your time.
We need to
I'm just paying attention to my, making sure my thaumaturgy.
Let's probably get out of here.
Did Construct talk? I might have missed it.
hasn't yet.
Apologize. It has not.
He hasn't.
Gristle will walk up to the Construct, calmly approach the Construct. Hi. Do we have a meeting with the boss? All right. Lead the way.
Turns around towards the fog, loads its arms, and walks into the fog.
Wild.
I'll just follow the robot.
Awesome. Gristle's following the robot. What's everyone else doing?
I'll pull myself off the ground.
I'll offer my shoulder to John if he needs it. Bring it.
Corey and Dandon.
I will. I'll just walk next to Corey because she also does great.
No, not even a little bit. Her dress is slowly going from blue to crimson. She like raises slowly with one hand over her stomach and is continuously casting prestidigitation to try and deal with the blood, but it's not helping.
Not at all. As you follow behind. Oh yeah.
Wait. I have one healing light left. Corey, you get 2 hit points.
You've been healed.
That's twice as many as you had, right?
I rolled a single d6.
Hell yeah. As you start to follow Secundo, this construct, you're in the middle of this fog cloud, so it's really hard to see, but you hear it more than anything. Oh, what the? Oh! Snap. Oh! Clang! Oh!
Probably
Fucking
best, they were in
brutal.
probably best they were in the fog cloud.
What the hell?
And as quickly as it happens, it grows quiet again.
Why?
As you emerge on the other side of the fog cloud,
Close your eyes,
The
kid. Don't look
observant
back.
of you might notice that your boots are redder than they were before.
Bristle's covered in blood.
Yeah.
He was an unfortunate victim of
He was at the front, just.
Gristle, there is so much blood, flesh, bits of bone. There's like a human tooth that's stuck like on the edge of the like shard sticking out of your head.
I
People got used as a weapon. Ah!
Corey shambles forward a little bit and just smacks the top of Gristle's head and casts prestidigitation to get all the blood away.
Is there even any point in casting Spare the Dying?
Looks at
No,
you.
many of those
Dandon.
corpses are not in one piece.
But they were coming to help. Oh,
Good day to be part of the Augustine Order.
I'm not okay.
Secundo walks on.
Listen, Dandon. I know that things are pretty scary right now, but it's gonna get a lot worse.
is that how you talk to kids?
No, it's how I talk to people who know.
Y'all can follow the fucking merc bot. Bye. And I just fuck off.
Dandon
Brutal.
goes to leave.
Yeah.
Splitting the
That would
party.
probably
I will-
best for him to be away
I
from
will-
us.
I will follow from the rooftops or some shit. Fuck all that.
We got a retirement plan, kid.
What the fuck?
If you make it that far.
No, it's just you. So I don't know these people.
Man.
Rough.
Yeah. Just
Bunch of
fucking
pansies.
rude.
Excellent. The rest of you follow along with Secundo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. And Dandin you're on rooftops, you said?
Yeah.
Just to be clear, I was referring to the Augustine Trading Company.
Excellent.
Mm.
As you begin to walk through early morning streets, the sights, sounds, and smells of Merencia expand before you. A truly cosmopolitan gathering of people from all across Terra. You see faces of all shapes and colors starting to wander the streets, heading to factories, shops, stalls, and countless other destinations. From humans to gnomes, elves to dwarves, half-elves to half-orcs to halflings, and many, many more. Merencia's reputation for the trade hub of Terra lures the mortal races in and does its best to dazzle them with opportunity. As they start to walk through and alongside the canals, the sound of sizzling food and the tantalizing smell of grilled meats and vegetables begins to fill the air, mixing with exotic spices and gaudy perfumes and folk of all kind. Shady merchants start hawking their wares from their stalls, declaring that it is their wares and their wares alone that will bring you the favor you seek. And while much of what is on sale in these canal side stalls is half a step up from trash, there are others that offer more legitimate wonders. Could everyone give me a perception check? You could also use passive if you want.
Let me let you know which one I'm going to use.
Yeah.
Oh, can I use my passive? I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 12.
Yeah, sure.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
I got 13 then.
Because I'm not
25.
actively perceiving. So
Yeah, Dandin, John, and Elias. You notice one particular stall is offering up the famed Viegrin 59 vintage, of which exactly 100 bottles were ever made in the famed vineyards of Sante Viegra in the south of the Imperium. It's being sold in a stall manned by a tabaxi, flanked by a couple of no-nonsense looking Leonin guards. And then you see a few stalls over, there's a satyr merchant selling a variety of exotic blades and bows in the trademark elegant style of the elves and fae of Charnot.
How much money do I have? Can we buy from these stalls that you're...
Absolutely.
I'd like to look at the blade stall, please.
Yeah. Crystal, you stop by the satyr's blade stall. Oh yeah, hello there. What's going on?
I'm looking for daggers.
Oh yeah. Oh, prices are right here, and points you over to the sign. You see +1 weapons cost 500 gold, +2 5,000.
damn,
right.
only 500.
What's the stealing policy for Grimpunk gonna be?
You can do whatever you want to do.
There's consequences to your act.
Can I try to distract and lift one of the +1s?
There are
Describe how you want to
3
do it,
people
and
at
you
the
are in the
stall.
middle. So yeah, exactly. The market here, the canal side market, is coming to life. This is not a place where there are no eyes on you.
I see this, right?
So you can do whatever you want, yeah. But keep that in mind. And if you want to like make a distraction, tell me what you're doing.
The trade floor just opened, and people are flooding in.
Could I whisper to Butcher like, hey, I need you to go and bite one of the guards' foot.
Sprints over to the stall across where they were selling the wines and bites down on the Leonin's foot. What the fuck? Goes to kick the Butch, and Butch gets out of the way. Give me a performance check.
Performance. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
That is going to be an 11.
Okay. You see that the two guards at that wine stall are clearly involved, but other than that, doesn't seem like too many people are interested.
Well, I'm gonna try a sleight of hand. I want to try and use the shitty dagger I have and lay it where the +1 is.
Good lord.
Love it.
Oh yeah, so you got a dagger there. You're looking at daggers.
I'm just peeking, maybe thinking about getting a new one, but I'm on the fence still.
Go ahead and give me sleight of hand.
That is a 17.
Going for the old switcheroo.
All right, 17. I'm gonna roll perception.
Low.
Fucking God.
I'll tell you right now, homie's got a +3. So it's contested trying to beat a 17. That's a 15. Does not beat it. Perception. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This will
Oh, it's-
slip the shitty dagger and take the +1 dagger. You know, I don't think it's quite in my budget, but I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me.
oh, I can appreciate when someone's got an appreciation for, quality work.
Naturally.
Yeah, I have a good one, sir.
Thank you very much.
Shifty little.
As you turn around, you see Secundo.
Hey! You better not say anything.
And just turns around, keeps walking. Go ahead and what's up, Dandon?
As I follow this all, whatever we're, it's the canal, right? The canal shops.
Yep.
I am not going to set my. I would like to.
No, sorry, not going to what? I missed all of the ending there.
Oh no. Sorry. I'm not going to go after anything too flashy. I don't want to steal anything really super shiny or. I would like to see if I can find anything as cruising through here that I might be able to use to upgrade my slingshot.
Oh yeah, for sure. Give me a perception check.
Perception. Ooh. 20.
You do indeed see a stall with a bunch of like an Earth Genasi woman that is selling, instead of finished products or anything, it's all just like materials. Materials for like spell components, materials for crafting, and you see a few components in there that would definitely allow you to again kind of like upgrade your slingshot.
Cool. I will not. I will try. I basically am going to sneak up, take a couple of things that I want, and put 3 silver and 16 copper on the counter and just scuttle away. Is what I
Sure.
would like to do.
Sure.
Or
You said you're trying to do this stealthily?
Yep.
Give me a stealth check.
Still want to pay, even though I don't have any.
You should just steal it like us cool folks do.
Look over, see Crystal just watching you, yeah.
25 stealth.
25. I'll roll perception. That certainly beats it. You're able to time it for when you notice a bit of like the Genasi woman is like, while she's putting her goods out, is also just eating a bagel.
Yeah.
A very large, very messy bagel, and like whenever she goes to take a bite, she gets distracted by that. You're able to time it in between the bites and swipe
Excellent.
the materials
Love
you
to
think
hear
you'll
it.
need. Get some like oil for it, something to kind of like reinforce the
I'm always looking.
the band from the.
Yeah, I'm always looking for like extra springs and stuff so I can pull it back even further and get a little bit more.
A compound fucking
Yeah.
slingshot.
Yeah.
find-
Someday
Yeah.
I will just build it into a +1,
340
a non-magical
pounds,
+1.
Yeah. You find some upgrade components. You'll have to get someone or experiment with it yourself. Make some type of crafting check. Cool. Anyone else as you are walking through the canal side stalls?
no other thieves? No?
Anybody selling food?
Oh yeah, you see a kebab vendor. It's got like some assorted meats, street meats on one. There's some again like veg,
Yeah,
sizzling. Hey, what can I do for you?
I grab like 3 kebabs. How much?
3 gold.
Drop him 3 gold.
It's an expensive kebab.
It's the best in Morencia, and that means it's the best in Terra.
I haven't eaten breakfast
Insight.
yet, and I'm bleeding profuse. I figured it might be helpful. Kyle, you're muted.
I saw that too.
It's the tariffs. It's the tariffs.
What is it about Morencian skewers, man? So expensive.
Excellent.
I just eat those as we walk.
I just eat them. I straight up just eat them.
Yeah, I'm fucking hungry.
No, John, you could steal them and they'd be free.
True. A true statement.
It's not false.
Free is good.
Excellent. As you continue walking through the streets, you start to leave behind the center of this canal market. Gristle, you start to recognize, you realize where the direction that Sukundu is taking you is going to pass by an alleyway where you know a familiar face does their business. Antov the fish.
Antov the fish. I'll stop by and see Antov.
Excellent. As you were following on, Gristle zips off into an alleyway real quick. As you walk down the alleyway here, Gristle, you see that there are a few folk kind of making their way out of here, heading back towards the main thoroughfare. Kind of give you some nods. You see, again, shady-looking folk, definitely. Yeah, your ilk. You approach closer. You see that there is the telltale barrel that you know Antov does his business out of. Antov the fish is a halfling and does all of his business out of a barrel that used to store fish.
Gristle will just come up
You
and
see that? Yeah, you see that the lid is currently on the barrel.
Antov! Come out!
Yeah. What's the code?
You stink like shit.
I gotta change that fucking code. The lid comes up, and you see a truly very disgusting looking halfling come out, his face all smeared with shit. You see that the stench of fish wafts out and hits you like a train in the face, Gristle. The fuck do you want, Gristle?
Take a look at my head.
Holy shit.
There's a blue rock in it now.
Guys,
What do you
fucking
know-
see that?
About, what are they? Eon stones? Eon?
Yeah. Eon. I don't know any Eon.
Neither do I. Well,
What the fuck do you want me to do? I don't know anything
I
about
don't know, man. I
can try and pull it out. I think I got my tongs in here somewhere.
You're a
Just back
dog
down.
shit fence.
What's the
Comes back up with some
under-over?
Tongs.
Get those.
I mean-
put those back.
All right. Well, just because I don't know what an Eon stone is doesn't mean I don't know someone who does,
Who does?
Well, gonna make a roll.
Man, I don't have all day.
No deal.
No deal.
I mean, you could try and go see Ivy. Ivy seems to know. It's kind of glowing.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
talks.
It talk. Okay, definitely go
Yeah.
see Ivy.
Where is Ivy?
43rd Street.
43rd?
Yep.
43rd stinks. Like you.
Gristle. I'm starting to wonder if if you're laughing with me or laughing at me.
Well, keep wondering.
So, tell me how'd the job go?
Everybody died, so normal.
And Gristle,
What?
I set you up with the Augustine Trading Company specifically so your crew wouldn't keep dying.
Well, I found a new crew. They die and then a new one comes.
Oh, I know that you like to work alone, Gristle, but there's some jobs that you can't do alone. You need to rely on others.
Well, I think I'm about to start.
All right. Well, go talk to Ivy.
Talk to
43rd
Ivy.
Street. Remember, tell her Antov sent you.
All right. And if you hear anything about anybody stealing any daggers, it wasn't me. All right.
So that means it definitely was. Let me see it. What'd you
Go
get?
take it
Anything good?
out. It's
You
plus
got that-
one, man. It's very nice.
Ah, that's a piece of shit. I got something better that I used to pick the fish bones out of my teeth.
They're picking your bones out of the river.
Ah, fuck off. Puts the lid back on.
I'll fuck off out of the alleyway. Goddamn Anton.
Bastard.
Stinky bastard.
Gristle, you smell like shit.
It's not me. Also, I got a lead on this rock shit. Ivy on 43rd. You heard about Ivy?
I've been here for 2 days, and I've spent the entirety of 3 days, and I've spent the entirety of 2 of them getting shot.
Well,
No. No, I don't.
just be happy it's not me shooting you. I don't miss. Okay.
Tough crowd. Tough crowd.
You're kind of stoic, aren't you, buddy?
Do you want me to be honest, Gristle?
Please.
I'm a little upset.
You seem it. And then Gristle will walk off. Gristle's got to go to 43rd after we meet the boss.
Excellent. Anything else, folks?
Nah, I'm good.
I'm dying, so I don't really have anything to say.
Nah, you got 2 hit points. You're good.
I am at 4 hit points.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's huge
Easy.
improvement.
For you, that's like, what, a quarter of your hit points?
No.
An eighth?
Closer to that.
Yeah. As you continue following, the sun
it's
has
literally
fully
an eighth,
risen at this
actually.
point. It looks to be about 10 a.m. You leave behind the chaos of the canal marketplace, and you follow Secundo, and eventually you arrive at a set of tall metal gates.
Does the Secundo open the gates? Do we have a buzzer?
You see in front of the gates a pair of vigilant and well-equipped guards stand before it, and seeing Secundo, they stand aside and open the gate up for you. Stepping in, there's a large courtyard of well-polished stone that opens up before you with dozens of scribes and attendants and private contractors scurrying to and fro. The headquarters of the Augustine Trading Company dominates the courtyard before you, a massive building of white marble, intricately carved and worked.
I'm gonna kind of pause at the gates and just look at the everything, and just kind of mutter. Why do I feel like we're walking into a trap?
It's gonna
Because
be
there's a good chance we are.
We even have a choice.
It's a
No, I
hostile
think if
recruitment
I
strategy.
wanted to have this conversation, it would happen anyway. We're not in much position to argue. Especially not now that we're here.
Yeah, indeed. As you continue following Secundo, you have arrived at the front entrance. Stepping inside the building, there's a hive of bureaucracy buzzing within, with the frantic energy of hundreds of workers here, seated at a bunch of desks, walking to and fro from offices from all corners of the daunting building. Secundo does not pay any attention to any of the workers. You see that there's like a welcome desk. Secundo simply nods at them. They, eyes wide, just kind of nod back. One of them raises an eyebrow at all of you, but does not raise any objection as you continue walking. Sukuna leads you further into the headquarters, up a spiraling set of stairs, and you continue to ascend the stairs. Looks like the headquarters has like 4 stories, maybe 5 stories, you can guess from the view on the outside, and you are heading all the way to the top. As you continue spiraling up the stairs, you start to hear the sound of someone coming down. You see as you arrive at the top here, you see coming down the stairs a gnome wearing a leather coat, got some goggles on his head, is heading down the stairs, muttering and shaking his head. Fucking Pemberton. As he says that, looks up and sees Secundo, and just kind of zips past the rest of you.
You have any loose scraps of paper?
Does he have any loose scraps of paper? Certainly. His pockets are full of paper. Not just paper, but also, again, more components. Specifically like gears. You see some wire, a few
Got a
shards of... He definitely has a spring, yeah. 100% has a spring.
Can I lift a spring?
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check.
God damn.
That's my
29.
boy,
Big
Dandon.
laptops.
What was that?
Natural 20 for 29.
God dang. God damn indeed. Yeah. You don't even have to practically lift a finger, and it's right there. Stepping inside the office, you see it is richly upholstered. You hear the sounds of faint clinking and clanking coming from a whole host of mechanical accoutrements. Seated behind a mahogany desk is a human man wearing a tan suit.
He looks like a capitalist.
His hair is
Man's a
coal
party.
black, except for around the ear where it has grayed. He looks up as you approach, pulls out, and checks his pocket watch. Thank you, Secundo. Sets it aside.
no.
You can, all of you, please take a seat, and gestures over to a couch.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Sorry about the blood.
We'll have it clean. Come by later.
I absolutely go and sit down.
Yeah, sits down.
Crystal stays standing.
Dandon.
I'm gonna sit, and I'm gonna just lean my head back.
Is there, like, aside from the sofa, is there just like a chair?
Yeah. There's like it's the sofa, and then there's like a little, a little table, and then there are like a few chairs on either side.
I will
And there's
just
like
find the biggest, comfiest looking chair and just crawl into it and sit cross-legged.
you sit down. The man comes up and sits down in the couch opposite you. You see Secundo goes over to a sidebar and gets some refreshments for everyone, brings them over and sets it down on the table in front of you.
Yeah.
Thank you again, Secundo.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Secundo.
Thank you, Secundo.
Secundo simply goes to the door and stands there, arms crossed. Now then, introductions, of course, are in order. I am Benedict Augustinius Pemberton, first of his name.
Oh my god, can you type that out for me? That was too funny. I couldn't listen.
Benedict Augustinius Pemberton. I think I spelled it right. And you all, I think I reckon you are Gristle, if I'm correct. Points at you.
One and
Gristle.
only.
Excellent. And do tell, who are the rest of you?
Sorry, I'm
Doing
writing
it.
stuff down.
They're adults. Well, I guess some of them.
Hmm. My
Well,
name
come
is
on now, don't be
John.
shy. John, pleasure to meet you. John, you just signed
Pleasure.
temporary contract work.
Yes.
Is that correct?
I believe so.
Then you are a
Sorry, the
man
last
of.
few days have been a blur.
I understand. You clearly are a man of great intelligence. Happy to have you on board.
Can I tell how much he's specifically trying to butter me up?
Yeah, go ahead and give me insight.
Voice is so dulcet.
Not great, actually, but I rolled a 12.
12.
12, not great.
You are
Wait.
sufficiently buttered.
You also had it. You had an inspiration.
Buttered.
An inspiration? Oh, I do have an inspiration. Yeah, this is a worthwhile usage of it. I'll roll that again. That is, in fact, now an 18.
18. And you're trying to determine if he's trying to butter you up, you said?
I'm just trying to determine how
Wow.
much he's how much of that is just a blatant I'm just saying things that I think you'll like to hear.
Oh,
And how yeah.
almost entirely.
almost
As
entirely.
you're looking at him, the character in which he's presenting himself, his posture, his voice, all of it is, a businessman, who's trying to make a deal until you see his eyes. His eyes are stark, no nonsense. He does not. You don't even think he's aware of how, like, his persuasiveness or his genteel attitude is something that he's perhaps not even consciously thinking about. It's how he's acting, and then he's more intensely focused on getting a read on all of you in this moment.
Hmm.
All of that stops as soon as it hits his eyes.
What is the general like just from being on the street, how do people talk about
Oh, how do people talk about? Give me a history check.
history?
History,
Mr.
yes.
Pemberton is an important man.
There is no war in Bossing State.
History, you can also give me insight if you want.
His brother
It's fine
I'll
too.
give you insight because I have a +0.
tear 3 people apart 14 seconds.
16?
Yes.
16.
Yeah.
People don't talk a whole lot about Benedict, despite the fact that he, runs the biggest company in the world. And that's certainly telling. The stories that do come out are, all like official press releases of, Benedict was at the opening of this factory, or Benedict was at, a hospital that he helped build and was,
Mhm.
seen, signing, shaking hands and cutting the ribbon. All very like official press releases.
Hmm.
His
Oh.
personal life is a mystery. He seems to live for the Augustine Trading Company.
It's all perfectly manicured.
He's an
Mhm.
important man. You got a lot of money.
So we've got John, we've got Gristle, and how about the rest of you?
Elias.
Elias. And you also recently signed a contract with a humble little company. Is that correct?
That's why I'm here.
Most excellent. Well, we're happy to have you as part of our team.
I'm surprised you don't already know the ongoings within your organization.
Oh, there's so many aspects, facets of my organization. It's sometimes hard to keep up with it all, but I do try my best.
Can I insight check that?
This
Yeah.
poor man, we're just like needling
No,
him.
I don't like we're talking to Jeff Bezos. I don't care a word this motherfucker says.
He writes my checks, man. I wouldn't needle it too hard.
It's a 22.
22?
It's also
On a
22.
22s, you definitely think he knows more. He is pretending to not know.
Very part of deal. What a nice guy.
What a nice guy. He's so southern and sweet and savory.
Benedict's eyes turn to you, Corey, and you, Dandon. And our last two mysterious members. I don't believe either of you have signed contracts, correct?
No, we are collateral.
Collateral.
We
Interesting turn of phrase there. Perhaps you'd like to explain more.
We were damaged on entry. Bystanders.
Vice.
Bystanders. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that was me agreeing with you.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
My name is Coralia von Tark.
Coralia, a pleasure.
Mickey.
Mickey. A pleasure to meet you, Mickey. Now then, Gristle, I do believe that you were assigned to security detail on a particular package. And I recently had an interesting conversation with one Killian. Lovely fellow.
Yeah, lovely.
I understand you've been doing some work with Killian.
Couple jobs here and there.
Couple jobs, and Killian has had nothing but the best to say of you.
Well, I'm normally the only one that comes out at the end, so that's good to hear.
Yes, well,
But I do have some unfortunate news that might impact my paycheck a bit.
well, I'm all ears.
And he'll point to the shard of the Onstone poking out of his head.
Your cargo blew up, and there is now pieces of it in all of us.
It blew up?
It blew up. Poof! I don't know, man. I just shoot the gun.
Can't say much. I was just getting shot.
Not by me. Not by me. No friendly fire.
No, by dwarves, I believe, is what we were getting shot by.
What was his name?
And then we got shot by the what was it? She's snapping. Her fingers dyed with blood because she's been holding her wound. What was it again? Automation.
Auto industries.
There we go. They attacked us in the middle of the night.
Hmm.
Attacks at like dawn.
Look,
Some
we're all
little dwarf with one eye and a cool gun. Blew it up. It's his fault, but he's dead now, so I win.
for all you know, whatever those dwarves did us, it possibly could have done something to that activated the crystal, causing this little incident of ours.
Admittedly, outbursts of violence do have a tendency to create unexpected jostling.
Can I move
Yeah.
over to Dandon and then like squat beside the chair that they are in and just very quietly pull the monocle out from my chest and just place it sleight of hand style on Dandon's lap? Please.
Oh, you're trying to do something sneakily, you said?
I'm just trying to do it like just so that it's not very obvious. That
Sure, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check.
What are you doing?
Stands up and walks over to Child.
She's got a gun! Sakuno fucking annihilates you.
Holy shit. He could.
This rips Corelli into pieces.
Yeah.
That's a 19.
19. You're able. You are
Just
certainly
like-
able to pass the golden gem encrusted monocle.
Just big hazel eyes get bigger. It's like,
Quick question.
Yep.
What do the confectionaries consist of? What are the refreshments?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked.
It's an important
Uh,
question.
You see sitting on the table in front of you, and it is a familiar sight for some from the stall from the canal marketplace moments ago. You see a bottle of Viegren 59 wine chilling in a pail of ice nicely, and then you see a few skewers
Oh my
of the kebabs.
I'm absolutely going to pick up a kebab and sniff it. And as I take a deep whiff and close my eyes, I'm going to use Divine Sense.
Ah,
Bit of information gather.
You paid 3 gold. Psh,
3 gold.
Schmuck.
Oh. Well, I've got a good relationship with our friends down in the stalls.
Yeah, you do.
Part of the benefit of working for the Augustine Trading Company, of course. Yeah, what does Divine Sense
It
do
just informs
exactly?
me that if there are any Celestials, Fiends, or Undead within 60 feet of me, that aren't behind. Or it also will let me know if anything's affected by the Hallow spell within that same radius.
You do not catch a whiff of
Nothing.
anything other
Nothing.
than, Dandon.
And a little bit. There's a little sparkle from that end of the room.
You
And
don't catch
Fiend
anything
from
more than
Corey.
that, though. Now,
Is there
I'm
tea?
sorry. We could perhaps rewind a little bit. I'm still a little unclear on exactly how all these events transpired. So the cargo exploded, but it was my understanding that the cargo was in a secure container that should have prevented any such
Well, you see, it
explosion
passed
from taking
through
place.
objects miraculously, killing everybody in a 300-foot yard sphere. So, I don't think, personally, there was anything very magical about the box that it was in. So,
I was a whole building away, and I got rocked in the back of the head. So
whatever
like it
was
went through things.
Corey, go ahead and give me a deception check.
Did what I say? Could what I have said given help?
It can, yes.
How did it? I forget. How did it actually explode? Did we take it out of the box?
Yeah, you
first?
took it out of the fucking box first.
Yeah,
took
you
it out of
took
the
it out of
box?
the box.
No,
Yeah,
you
you-
tried to take it out of the box, and then Corey
Corey
cast knock on
Corey
it.
took it out of the box.
Mhm.
Yeah.
23.
Okay.
But I wasn't
23.
looking. I was
Yeah.
getting shot at.
I don't know
Easy.
what happened, man.
Okay,
Wait, you,
I
you
mean,
were
I need to
picking
get
up
the
your
stats
gun.
for this.
The fight was over when they were. Yeah, we both of us had our backs behind us, and then they were. I think you were about to pick out the gun, and then they opened the box.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an insight check.
I rolled a 3, okay? I rolled a 3 to fight that like demand of opening the box. And I had
Yeah.
a spell prepared
Yeah.
to open
yeah.
the box.
Absolutely.
What's
it's
in the
understandable.
Not your
box?
fault, but
I
your
forgot
fault.
that we did a roll. Well, at least it wasn't my fault.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Almost your fault, though.
Well, I did everything I could, and so
My
did
hands
you.
are clean.
Also, why are you still here?
Well, I was informed that the cargo would have been placed in a secure box that would prevent such events from taking place, but I see that it was not the case, and I, on behalf of the Augustine Trading Company, would like to extend my deepest apologies to all of you, employees and bystanders alike.
I'll take that in gold, please.
Yeah, a goblin after my own heart, Gristle.
I prefer
We will.
promises.
Promises, you say?
It can be useful at times.
Well, while we are talking about promises, then I suppose I should continue. Well, see, the problem is, Gristle, that I understand that it's not your fault that the package exploded, but the Augustine Trading Company is not in the habit of foregoing its investments. I personally have invested both time and capital into securing this particular item, and I would very much like to see a return on that investment.
All right. If
And you are claiming that it has exploded and the shard is in your head, yes?
You're gonna
It
give
is in
this
my
over to them,
head.
aren't you?
and
it is
it
in
will
all of your
not
heads.
be coming out of my head, Benny.
Benny.
I'm sorry, you're saying you do not want this removed from your head?
Well, the shard comes out, and then the blood comes out, and then I'm dead. So I'd like to stay alive. I can't make more money if I'm dead.
I understand your hesitancy, but I assure you we have some of the most accomplished healers and surgeons available at all times for.
Hey.
I am quite an accomplished surgeon.
The Rock talks to us. I think if you take it out, I might just
sorry?
go with it.
What?
Did you?
sorry.
I'm sorry. Did you say the red?
I think actually I might need to backpedal. We might need to take this rock out of him. He has severe brain damage.
Hey, the brain
If
damage.
if he's receiving auditory hallucinations,
The brain damage.
sir, it's very important that he receive medical attention.
I speak to Gristle telepathically. It's probably best not to talk about the other things about the rock.
Have a spot.
Yeah,
Gristle
listen.
will like put his hands on his head because he's not used to people talking to him telepathically.
Gristle,
Can I attempt a check of mine own?
Yes. What would you like to do?
Oh, I mean, I'm genuinely saying that if he's having auditory hallucinations, he
Give me
needs
persuasion.
to. Yeah.
Gristle will pull his handgun out and start pointing it around the room at people.
Hey, I'm not crazy, man.
I'm gonna palm that like immediately.
As you're palming it, Secundo's hand slaps down on your wrist, Gristle, and you feel your bones beginning to snap.
Gristle will like,
by the way, my persuasion check was a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. I also get a dirty 20, so it's a roll-off.
Rollies.
Rollies one more time.
shouldn't have used that inspiration.
Now you're trying to beat a 10.
I did. I rolled a 14.
Well, I suppose it was only a matter of time before some of this brain damage set in, Gristle. I've read the reports, and your encounters.
Son of a bitch.
I think I have a lot of experience with cranial shrapnel, so I can take a look at him.
I'm gonna place a hand on Dandon's shoulder just to calm them down.
And then I don't hand the gun back to Gristle. I actually just like I never touch anywhere near the handle. I always palm it by the barrel, but I do set it on my lap, like on the opposite side of Gristle.
I saw that fair and square. You better give that back.
Still in Gristle's head.
Stiff arm him.
Gristle, remember, knowledge is power. The less knowledge your enemy has, the more power you have.
It's a tough. He is my boss.
So, I do have a bit of a question as to how you expect us to reimburse you for an item that no longer exists.
I am also trying to pass through that.
Favor, perhaps.
I was about to say,
That
I think
sort
you
of
said it
thing.
yourself before, John, that a favor or a promise is most
Quite
ideal.
Useful. Well, I suppose at the very least we should hear you out.
The item that was meant to be arriving today that is now embedded in all of your heads is an item of particular interest to many people across Terra, and we were lucky enough to be the ones to locate it. And I'll admit I have read a full report of what happened, and again, the Oxine Trading Company is prepared to pay for those who have perished in that awful accident, but the possibility to still gather 5 shards of the stone, we are very much interested in doing that.
Well, as I said, I'm a bit of an expert when it comes to cranial shrapnel. I think it would be wise to consult with whomsoever you intended to deliver this to. I imagine if they're dealing with such volatile magic artifacts, they likely have use still of us.
I imagine that they will. And rest assured, I will be in touch with the buyer.
Oh, they definitely will have use for us, that's for sure.
I am willing to extend the benefit of the doubt to all of you, since you have been so forthcoming in our discussion thus far. John, you said you have knowledge in the extraction of such matters. You are free to pursue that as you wish.
Understood.
Once you have removed them, I would ask that you return post haste. And I will say that the clock is, as they say, ticking. You have 1 week, and then my team will take a look at you. Are we clear?
No, I don't think we are.
Hey, now let's not get too crazy here.
See, I don't much like that your option B is, well, you and I both know what it means when your team will look at us. I'd like to talk to, your client. I think as of now, you have an obligation to report what happened. You'd still have to report why it was in pieces, anyway. I reckon live subjects are a tad more valuable.
I suppose that they are.
Good.
I will get in touch with them. Perhaps you're right. A week is a bit much. And there are other options, as you say. But my client is not one used to waiting. So, proceed as you wish, but I hope for your sake that you are able to remove the property and return it.
That would
And then
seem
we can
to
all
be
put this
ideal.
behind us. Everyone can give me another round of insight checks if you want.
Yes, sir.
It's actually
16.
Ooh,
24.
19.
that is a 22.
Hot diggity damn. It does not beat a natural 20, though.
Ooh.
You motherfucker.
Wait. I have an inspiration. I'm gonna try and roll 20.
Yeah,
It'll
just crit.
Really
That's
high.
based.
Crit.
Do it.
Simply crit.
We'll give it
Simply
extra
crit.
Crit.
I didn't.
Damn it.
Cool. Now, as for my request of you all, rest assured that I will be in touch when I intend to collect on the debt. Now, I see that many of you are still in states of disarray. I understand that there was a bit of a kerfuffle this morning at the Red Dog Inn, and Sakunda was able to escort you here without any further event. I, again, would like to extend my apology. Business can be messy at times, and rivals sometimes need to be put in their place.
Well, city guards got put in their place too on the way here.
I don't high five Secundo, but just slap him on his face.
Clang. Yeah. Yes, Secundo is nothing if not effective. And you see the eyes glow just a little bit brighter in Secundo's face for a second.
Oh, sweet.
understand that it can be a bit frightening to watch Secundo work at times. Hopefully you'll never have to see it again. In fact, once we retrieve our property, I do hope that we can remain contract workers and not have reason to have another personal meeting.
All good things in time.
Excellent. Well, as I'm sure you'll understand, I'm a man of many tasks to see to, business calls, as they say. Before you leave, you are free, of course, to visit our facilities and clean yourself up, get some rest. There are medical staff waiting to see to you if you would like to recuperate from your trials. All on the house.
Okay.
I wouldn't be
Excellent.
against-
Secundo, could you see them now? And stands up and goes over to his desk. Once more.
Yeah.
Secundo
Stand up.
stands. Yeah. Opens the door.
Not hard enough to hurt, but I hit Gristle in the back of the head with his pistol. And I lean down, and as I place it back into his holster for him, I'm just going to whisper in his ear.
Loose lips, Gristle.
Excellent. As you all file out of the office, that's where we'll end the session for today.
Damn.
Get chewed out by the boss.
We get a short rest sitting there with that guy.
Yes, absolutely. Your time in here will give you a short rest.
Fuck. I'll hit the
Oh.
button right now.
Oh,
I don't even have all of my hit dice back yet.
That's fatty.
In fact, I'll say with the facilities at your disposal, you can do the short rest, but it won't expend hit dice.
Ooh,
hot.
So
it
you
is
can
hot.
likely heal yourself to full and gain the benefits of a short rest, but just not burn those hit dice because they've got, again, the facilities on site for you all.
Thank
There
you,
are
Benny.
some perks.
All I got was one spell slot.
I think it's really funny that nobody else trusts Benedict but Gristle, because Gristle's just a guy who works for Benedict.
Absolutely not. Rich
This will be
people
like,
deserve
I trust the
zero trust.
boss. Boss
Gristle?
never.
No, dude.
The checks have never bounced.
His smile doesn't reach his eyes.
His
Hey, man, his
Is-
money reaches my pockets.
his butler killed some city guards for no fucking city guards that were coming presumably to help because I screamed there was assassins in the middle of the street and he just fucking murdered them. Fuck
Not in the
this
way.
guy.
Dan, have you
Oh.
worked with the Augustine Trading Company? You're gonna learn that you have to crack a couple eggs to make an omelet.
I hate that.
I just want to walk a little bit, like closer to John, and not like looking at him as I do. I will just say, I have that little gift back, in case we need it.
Maybe next time, aim a little past us. But you are forgiven.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys are able to rest in facilities, and
Cool.
we shall pick up from there
Pog.
when next we play.